Hey, welcome into this episode of Dishing It with the Dietitians. You like that title?
I like it. Sounds good.
Today we're talking all about carbs.
Carbohydrates.
Tell us about carbs. What are carbs?
Which food groups? So all of our fruit, starchy vegetables. What are starchy vegetables? Name some.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Woohoo! I got one.
Peas.
What?
Corn.
Beans.
Beans.
Oh.
Grains, any kind of grains, the quinoa, the rice, couscous,
Yes.
all those kinds of things.
But to be fair, I think when in the dieting world, when they're talking about carbs, they're really talking about simple sugary stuff, right? So your donuts.
Those are simple carbohydrates. We want to avoid those
Candy.
totally. Mm-hmm.
What? Ice
Avoid
cream?
those, yes. Bread, pasta.
Bread, pasta. What?
Donuts, candy, soda.
Okay, so for very simply, for the people trying to eat a low carb diet, the first things you have to absolutely eliminate would be those simple ones, right?
Simple
One more time.
carbohydrates.
Breads,
Breads, pasta, candy, chips, crackers, cereal.
breads, breakfast cereals.
Breakfast cereals.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What about dairy?
Not a lot of nutrition. Dairy also contains carbohydrate.
Would they be kind of
definitely.
on the higher end of the carbohydrate? Or middle?
Yeah, middle.
Middle range?
Middle.
So those are the things that if you're trying to lose weight, try to be low carb, you have to absolutely eliminate those. Because I feel the mistake that a lot of people make is they sit there and yell about all the carbs that are in fruits and they're still eating donuts or bagels.
Yes.
Is that a mistake?
Totally.
Totally a bad mistake, right? So you got to
Yes.
get rid of the simple carbs. So if you can't get that point, video's over for you. You know,
Yeah.
you can turn off the video.
Yeah, so eliminate simple
Yep.
sugars from your diet,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
And
Absolutely.
do they need to do it all at once, or should they approach it by slowly, or what do you think?
When we make behavior change, the best way to go about it is in slow steps. That it's the best way. Anything too drastic can be challenging. So you know yourself best. Do what works for you.
So you can be smart like a dietitian and make slow changes, or you can be fanatical like Dr. V and just turn over the entire apple cart and just
That
like
can
just
work
get rid of everything. That's what I do.
You know yourself best.
shotgun
Do what
approach
works
guy.
for you.
Okay, so we're gonna assume that you've gotten all the simple carbs out of your life. If you haven't done that, do that now.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna talk about the let's call them healthy carbs,
Complex.
or more complex. Look at you, more complex carbs. Which would be the ones that you should eliminate first if you're trying to get lower carbs?
The ones that you really want to monitor.
Oh, monitor.
It's all about word choice in our clinic.
Big brains on Ashley.
So we want to monitor our fruit intake.
Okay.
So the fruits that we peel, we're removing the fiber. So those we really want to limit in our diet. So foods like banana, oranges, melons, those kinds of fruits, they're higher in carbohydrate or glycemic index.
So watermelons,
Watermelons.
cantaloupes,
Yeah.
honeydew.
Mm-hmm.
What about grapes?
Grapes have a higher glycemic index. They're like in the middle.
Okay, so really kind of like your super sweet stuff.
Super sweet. Yep. The fruits that we'd want to be eating more on a low carbohydrate diet are any kinds
Well,
of...
let me reframe that.
Yeah.
The fruits you want to eat and stay lower carb would be what?
berries.
All the berries?
Mm-hmm.
Blueberries?
Blueberries,
What?
blackberries,
What?
cherries, raspberries.
Cherries? Is that a berry?
No, it's not a berry.
Should try to throw a curveball in on me. Raspberries?
Checking if you're paying attention.
Boysenberries?
But all the berries, any kind of stone fruit. So
Stone fruit.
peaches,
Nectarines?
Yeah.
So you can have all those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there a limit though? Do you want to go crazy eating all these blueberries, or do you want to kind of?
We're still watching our portions. So
Okay.
generally, a cup is a serving of berries. When you're talking about like a nectarine, yeah, we have a cup. When you're talking, so that's the serving.
Wow,
of
that's a
fruit.
lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You can eat a lot. And
Wow.
then when you're talking like an apple, the size of a tennis ball.
Okay. So I think this general guideline is great for anyone pre-op trying to lose weight, etc. Now the question I get a lot is, Dr. Vong, I've had a sleeve, I've had a bypass. What does it mean when you say big ass salad, eat all the fresh fruits and vegetables you want? So in the context of the low carb fruits, like after surgery, how much should we be limiting them? What do you teach them? Or is it the Dr. V rule about just listen to your sleeve, baby?
I think it's probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
Definitely listen to your body and what you're going to tolerate. That's
Right.
probably
So
first and
listen to your
foremost.
surgery.
Yeah. That's first and foremost. But still, so what we're finding with the low carb diet is that a majority of the population does not tolerate carbohydrate very well. So you're still monitoring. So if you started before...
Now what does that mean? You just said don't tolerate. What do you mean by that? It makes them fat? Is that what you mean? They eat a lot of carbs, they get fat? Or they get the runs, they get...
No.
What do you mean?
So it's with your insulin.
Ah, okay. So your body is responding.
Your body responds by producing more insulin. Insulin is a storage hormone.
Yes, it is.
So it causes weight gain.
Yep.
So if you were...
So it seems like the average person is sensitive maybe to a carbohydrate load that causes a hormonal reaction.
Exactly.
How's that sound?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Sounds smart. You make me sound so smart.
Whoop, whoop. So, you still want to keep it moderate.
Okay.
So limit it to 2 to 4 servings of fruit a day if you're still watching your...
And then as a disclosure, I have to say, please follow your own program's guidelines. We're just kind of giving you educational purposes. This is not meant to be medical advice.
All right. I like it.
Sound good enough? Now, what I teach my patients is I try to control their portions by teaching the palm of their hand, which is 2 by 2, which is the size of their sleeve. Our gang sign, we do that. We're primarily sleeve practice here. We do some bypass revisions, and those are tough. I think a lot of the problems that patients wonder about is another surgery going to help me get back on track? And I usually tell them, man, another surgery might not be the answer. You really want to get your nutrition right.
Yeah, it's 80% diet. So
I'd say it's 100% diet.
Yeah, well, yes, definitely. We can always troubleshoot with diet. There's lots of different ways.
Which starts with 100% brain.
Yeah, you need 100% brain.
Yeah.
That'll be start number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So those were some great tips. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley.
Anytime.
Let's do this again.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.